What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there?
Lost in Vegas coming back at you with the unbiased real reaction.
That's right, man. Shout out to our free thinkers, of course.
Yeah, man. So Denzel Curry?
Yeah, man.
Again?
Yeah, we didn't like ULT too much. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have just been saying CLOUT COBAIN is an interesting video. You guys kept telling us to do the video for this one, and he's got a really nice buzz, man. You know, a lot of people believe in this kid, and they say that he's the truth. And this video's been getting a lot of buzz, so we figured we'd give it a shot. You know what I mean? So Denzel Curry, CLOUT COBAIN, let's do it.
I just wanna feel myself. You want me to kill myself? Man, I've been on my own. Lord, I'ma need some help. Suicidal thoughts, call it Cobain. Leather seats like a bloody stain.
So obviously the title of this is CLOUT COBAIN, right? And it's a reference sort of to Kurt Cobain,
right,
the singer from Nirvana who killed himself. Suicide
doors, call it Kurt Cobain. Yeah.
Suicidal leather seats like a bloody stain. So I don't know if this is if CLOUT COBAIN is this character, a caricature of the industry, the typical.
Okay, I got where you're going.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's just sort of, this is mocking them. We'll see as we go along, but I think that's where he's going with this.
I don't even know what to feel. They don't even know what deal. Drop tears with $1 bill. I'm out trying to make a meal. Watch these hoes when they say they want a lot of me. I don't know who's the one that wanna bottle me. When I go, I know death don't do apologies. I just wanna feel myself. Man, I've been so damn long dealing with the things I feel. Hey. Suicidal thoughts, call it Cobain.
I don't know, man. What do you think so far, though?
I'm just trying to focus on the message. Well, I'm just trying to focus on the message because I think that this character here is CLOUT COBAIN. Is it's almost like the industry wants these rappers to take on this persona, right? And I think what he's saying is as a result of feeling forced to portray this character, right? That we see in so many rappers. You know, maybe they're getting suicidal thoughts. Maybe they're feeling alone. That maybe they're losing their soul. This character is CLOUT COBAIN. He's in a circus. And we have all these people standing around him, cheering on the circus act, right?
Buffoonery.
The buffoonery.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Even like the ringleader is saying dance. Maybe the ringleader is representing the industry. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but let's keep it going.
So when it rains and pours, they wanna go to war for things that they can't afford. I gotta grab the sword, breach. I don't know what tried to fight you. I'm feeling like Rachel, cause everything's shocking to me.
Right, sure, feel like shocking.
The wicked, the time won't be ticking, them niggas still clocking on me. Man, I've been on my own.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yep. That kind of solidified it right there.
Right there. Like he's on Instagram holding a gun and he's got the clown face.
Yep.
You know, it's like everyone's watching the clown show. And then the crowd, of course, starts laughing at him. This makes me think of when Dave Chappelle was saying he was doing a show and he had some skits that he was doing and he felt like the producers or the powers that be that was sort of involved in the creation of the show were laughing at him instead of with him. So he felt... You know what I mean? He felt like he was being
like a clown. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Fuck that, I'm leaving," and he went to Africa and turned down $50 million and all that.
Right, like he was the joke instead of he was doing
the jokes.
Yep,
he was the joke. I think that's part what that is. Was that. You know
that symbolizes
what I mean?
that. Absolutely.
Right.
That's a great analogy.
He felt like he's the laughing stock. He's the joke.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Even right here in the chorus when he said, "I just want to feel myself. You want me to kill myself. Man, I've been on my own, Lord, I'm gonna need some help." And maybe that's just what he's saying these guys are feeling, man. They're feeling sort of trapped. They're feeling forced to portray this character, and they just need help. They need guidance. You know what I'm saying? But you guys want me to act a fool and become this clown, and then what does that do? That leads to depression, and that leads to me, you know, feeling like I'm selling my soul, and maybe that would lead to ultimately to my death. You know what I mean? Yep. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean, I could be off, but interesting.
So leather seats like a bloody stain.
Shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
I need hella bass, I need hella pain. I need hella bass, I need hella pain. You gon' cry, I'ma make it rain.
What you think, man?
You know, definitely shock value there at the end. But you know what, man? I gotta applaud him for doing something that it's courageous, man. I think a lot of people lose sight of that in the music industry in general. I think when we're fans and we see it from the outside looking in, like, man, I wish I had that kind of life, man. I wish, you know what I mean, I had the money and the girls and the this and the that. And I think as you start to get notoriety and you become bigger and things like that, I think you lose yourself a little bit. You know, I think you kind of fall into, okay, well, this is what people want me to do. You know, it's kind of like if an actor was like, hey, I think I could really bring this character to life. Like, nah, man, we pay you to say it like this. Do it just like that. Don't do anything else. You know, and you're like, well, damn, but I want to kind of be me. No, we don't need you to be you. We're paying you to do this. So I kind of feel like that's what he's displaying here. Like, hey, you know, you just kind of go through the motions of being popular, and sometimes you feel like a puppet. They're a clown. Whatever they tell you to do, you've got to do. You know what I mean? And it can drive you insane. So that part of it, creativeness and bringing that video actually brings that kind of point to life. But if I'm talking about the song and we take the video away, I just think it's a banger. I think that kind of distorted bass note is what's popular right now. And I think a lot of people can kind of bang that. But I don't know for me if it's really resonating with me as far as the sound and the chorus and all that kind of stuff. I just think it really didn't grab me, the beat portion of it. But as far as the video, how it brought his point to life, I thought that was dope.
So, dude, Ryan, I agree with you, man. I thought that was well said, and I'm gonna have to echo your sentiments on the video. I thought the video was well done. It was well shot. I love the messaging in it. I thought the imagery in that was great, and I thought he did a great job. Whoever directed this, shout out to the director. Shout out to Denzel with his creative input on it as well. Great job. Now, here's the thing. If I heard the song without the video, what would I think of the song? The song itself, to me, I would have liked for this to be lyrically a little bit more dense, but I understand that this was all deliberate. I feel that this was all deliberate lyrically. I'm going to take the style of the mumble rappers. I'm going to take the trap beats with the like you said, the distorted bass notes, right? I'm going to take all that to kind of feed into the idea, right? It's going along with the idea of these mumble rappers, right? You know what I'm saying? Or the portrayal of these mumble rappers that are in a clown show that kind of feel trapped, or whatever however we're trying to define it. So I appreciate the creativity in this. I just wish, like, you know, when I'm looking at a song independently and I'm going back and I'm breaking it down, I like to be able to go back to a song and say, man, like, this is, the artist really enlightened me in some way, really took me to a different place. That's if I'm looking at artists that I think have potential to be artists that are something to stand the test of time. Not when I'm looking at artists that I just look for oh, okay, that was a fun song to play in a club. I'm talking about artists that, the way you guys are talking about Denzel Curry is like, yo, he's one of those up-and-coming guys that could really push the genre forward. He's creative and this and that. So if it's going to be that type of artist, a real artist, I look for a little bit more depth. And when I look at this song outside of the video, I just don't see that in the lyrics. But I do appreciate his creativity for sure. You know, without a doubt, man.
Yeah, and I agree with you, man, because case in point, you figured what he was trying to do out quicker than I did. You know why? Because you was watching the video and I was looking at the lyrics. Seriously, and I was like, I don't get that. And then when I started the second half, when we did that first pause, the second half of that, I started looking at the video. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you see now. You follow me? Yeah.
Give us some suggestions for Denzel Curry. Something that really shows his range as a lyricist. Because this one versus ULT, we didn't like ULT. It is what it is, guys. But this one, at least in terms of his creativity, makes me want to like check him out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? What else does he have to offer? And because when I look at artists, like real artists, I'm looking for a different level. It's a different hat I have on for artists. And if he's that guy, I want to see what he's capable of lyrically. So give us some suggestions on some songs that really display that from Denzel Curry. You know what I mean? We'll see if we can do another reaction down the road. But that's it, man. That's the end video. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is Las Vegas. George, Ryan, we out.